weekend we decided to head 2.5 hours north of Perth to Sandy Cape. Now this is just 10 minutes north of Jurien Bay. Now Sandy Cape Campground has a load of campsites. Now the only thing to note is you cannot book here. It is a first come first served basis, so when you drive down Sandy Cape Road you need to stop at this information centre, grab an envelope and put some money in the honesty box. Now you'll reach a T-junction. If you take a left you'll reach this campground, which is like the main campground. It's really busy here. Now this is going right of that T-junction, and these bays are much better, I think. They're a little bit more spread out, you've got a little bit of shrub between them. The only thing with this is the ground is quite hard, so the tent pegs are a little bit difficult if you're just camping in a tent. So we settled on this spot, which was just up on the hill. You've got a bit of scrub between us and the other campsites.
I'm like squatting in the sand dunes because it's really windy, so hopefully you can hear me. But yeah, we're finally in Sandy Cape. We've been here quite a few times, but I've never actually done like a full review on it. Some kids screaming on the beach, but it's such a beautiful little place. There is, just over this sand dune here, there's all the campsites, and then just over this side there is the most beautiful beach. Like, it's not the nicest evening or the afternoon here, but that's okay because it'll be amazing in the morning. And yeah, we managed to get a really good spot, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, you'll just see, I'll poke you over the sand dunes in just a minute so you can actually get a look at what the campsites are like. They're big enough for caravans, for camper trailers, for tents. So you can see people dotted around over there, over there, over there, and then way over there as well. This is just a typical site here. Most of them are like this. And the problem with that is it's quite hard ground, so for a tent it's a little bit hard to get the pegs in. And this is us up here. So this is what happens when you send Simon out to go buy some party mix. Do you want party mix, Simon?
Do you want a party or not?
Yeah. It's like a kilo.
What?
I want.
You can't give me shit and then...
Can I please have some please?
No.
Just like a peaches and cream or something. Alright, I'm ducking down again because it's windy this afternoon, but I've just gone for a wander to the very north of Sandy Cape recreational area, and it has started to rain. Like, unbelievable. I mean, it is pretty overcast, but I'm just gobsmacked it's actually raining. Oh, let's keep exploring. While Simon's watching the footy, because there is Telstra reception here, which is awesome, and yeah, absolutely great. So yeah, I've gone for a little photo walk just to check out the area and also to just soak it all in. This is what I love doing. We camped in the camping bays that they have provided, but the thing is there is a part that goes north of the recreational camping, and it will take you to this bay. So I think they call this the Three Trees Bay because there's 3 trees. Which is that bay through there, and that's probably like just maybe 1 kilometre north of the camping. It's much more protected. It's kind of like in the dunes, but it was pretty much fully. You can't book here, but it was pretty much full. And the only other spot was like right in the middle of like the driveway in and out. So we were kind of like, let's not be jerks. So a bit disappointing we couldn't stay here, but this bay, this is the one. And then you can camp all the way along this coastline here. There's just little areas dotted around that are just kind of like clearings that you can camp, but the only thing is you do need a chemical toilet. Otherwise you are going to have to walk or drive a long way to actually use the toilet if you don't have a caravan or somewhere where you have toilet facilities. So yeah, just be mindful of that. If you are camping with a tent, either bring a chemical toilet or you just got to drive to the toilet. I mean, I think it's a pretty good trade-off because this bay is sweet.
We found some friends.
Yeah, it's just really rusted.
Morning. It was pretty windy last night, but bad to wake up to. Oh, it's always one of the best ways to wake up in the morning is come down to the beach and have a swim. So I'm going to attempt to go for an early morning swim, but it's kind of cool this morning, so we'll see if I actually make it in. Sandy Cape, such a beautiful camp spot. You know, you've got barbecue facilities, they've got long drop toilets, and that's about it, which is good because it's like really nice and raw camping experience. It's not too far from Perth. So it's about 2.5 hours north of Perth, and yeah, it's just really easy to nip up here for the weekend. Just definitely keep an eye on the weather because it does get really windy up in Jurien Bay. As you can see, it's just been really windy the last couple of days. But you know, Mother Nature can't pick the weather. It's going to do whatever it wants to do. So yeah, just keep an eye on the weather. I think we've got 20km/h winds this morning, which is pretty mild. It's manageable, but I think it's going to pick up towards the end of the day. So we're gonna pack up and get out of here and head back to Perth.